Knowing and understanding yourself is a complete game changer. Choose to make the rest of your life the best of your life. Damaged people are strong because they know how to survive. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Respect is for those who deserve it, not for those who demand it. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. Life is what happens to you while you are busy making other plans. Pain nourishes courage. You can't be brave if you have only had wonderful things happen to you. Understanding is much deeper than knowledge. There are many who know, but few who understand. Focus on making yourself better, not on thinking that you are better. Never bend your head, hold it high, look the world straight in the eye. Shallow waters are noisy, deep waters are silent. They want to see you do good, but never better than them. Remember that. When you go to get something, don't come back until you get it. Your mind is a battlefield. Be its commander, not its soldier. Champions never complain. They are too busy getting better. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. Some people want it to happen. Some wish it would happen. Others make it happen. Don't try to be perfect. Just try to be better than you were yesterday. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Without struggle, success has no value. Success doesn't happen to you. It happens because of you. Be brave to stand for what you believe in, even if you stand alone. Get up early, work hard. Greatest equalizer in life is time. A boat is safe in the harbor, but this is not the purpose of a boat. The quality of your thinking determines the quality of your life. You want to change your life, change the way you think. You learn nothing from life if you think you are right all the time. Stupid is knowing the truth, seeing the truth, but still believing the lies. Grades don't measure intelligence, and age doesn't define maturity. Set a good example. You never know who is watching. I thought about quitting, but then I noticed who was watching. Walking alone is the hardest walk, but it makes you stronger. When you know your worth, you don't need anyone else to confirm it. Pay the price today, so you can pay any price tomorrow. Don't let someone who has done nothing tell you how to do anything. Smile, it destroys your enemies. Refuse to lower your standards to accommodate those who refuse to raise theirs. If you try something, you risk failure. If you don't, you ensure it. The wall, your success is on the other side. Can't jump over it or go around it. Now you know what to do. The moment you feel like quitting is the moment you need to push harder. Be strong. You never know who you are inspiring. When you make a commitment, you build hope. When you keep it, you build trust. Anything you can't control is teaching you how to let go. Chase your dreams or live your nightmares. Opinions are not facts. Stop worrying about what people think of you. Change is hard at first, messy in the middle, but gorgeous at the end. If you don't see yourself as a winner, you cannot perform as a winner. Risk is the price you pay for opportunity. When I lost my excuses, I found my results. Do the right thing, even when no one is watching. It's called integrity. Life is just so painful and messy and hard and worth it and all that stuff. Success occurs when your dreams get bigger than your excuses. Pain and fear is temporary, but regret of not taking the chance is forever. Sometimes losing a battle shows you how to win the war. Never too young to build an empire. Never too old to chase a dream. You only win when you are not afraid to lose. Pain today, pride tomorrow. Never tell anyone what you are doing until it's done. Your mind is like a bank. What you deposit is what you can withdraw. Time heals everything, but the process requires patience. If you want to fly, give up everything that weighs you down. Keep it private till you know it's permanent. Do it for all the people who want to see you fail. Don't worry if you go fast or slow. Worry when you stop. Focus is a matter of deciding what things you are not going to do. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It's the courage to continue that counts. I just want you to know that if you are out there and you are being really hard on yourself right now for something that has happened, it's normal. That is what is going to happen to you in life. No one gets through unscathed. We are all going to have a few scratches on us. Please be kind to yourself and stand up for yourself, please. You define your own life. Don't let other people write your script. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. At the end of the day, whether or not those people are comfortable with how you are living your life doesn't matter. What matters is whether you are comfortable with it. Do not allow people to dim your shine because they are blinded. Tell them to put some sunglasses on. If you make your internal life a priority, then everything else you need on the outside will be given to you, and it will be extremely clear what the next step is. You can be everything. You can be the infinite amount of things that people are. What lies behind you and what lies in front of you pales in comparison to what lies inside of you. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. Not having the best situation, but seeing the best in your situation is the key to happiness. Believe you can, and you are halfway there. Weaknesses are just strengths in the wrong environment. Just don't give up trying to do what you really want to do. Where there is love and inspiration, I don't think you can go wrong. In a gentle way, you can shake the world. Everyone has inside of him a piece of good news. The good news is that you don't know how great you can be, how much you can love, what you can accomplish, and what your potential is. All you need is the plan, the roadmap, and the courage to press on to your destination. If you have good thoughts, they will shine out of your face like sunbeams, and you will always look lovely. Try to be a rainbow in someone's cloud. Find out who you are and be that person. That's what your soul was put on this earth to be. Find that truth, live that truth, and everything else will come. Real change, enduring change, happens one step at a time. Nobody built like you. You design yourself. You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. You are able to say to yourself, I lived through this horror. I can take the next thing that comes along. You must do the thing you think you cannot do. Tell yourself, you have been through so much. Time will allow you to heal, and soon this will be just another memory that made you the strong person. Live your beliefs and you can turn the world around. Our lives are stories in which we write, direct, and star in the leading role. Some chapters are happy, while others bring lessons to learn. But we always have the power to be the heroes of our own adventures. When it comes to luck, you make your own. If you don't like the road you are walking, start paving another one. We generate fears while we sit. We overcome them by action. Dreams don't have to just be dreams. You can make it a reality if you just keep pushing and keep trying. Then eventually you will reach your goal. And if that takes a few years, then that's great. But if it takes 10 or 20, then that's part of the process. We are not our best intentions. We are what we do. Work hard, know your work, show your work, and then feel entitled. We have been making our own opportunities, and as you prove your worth and value to people, they can't put you in a box. When you have seen beyond yourself, then you may find peace of mind is waiting there. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. If you will just stand up and go, life will open up for you. Something just motivates you to keep moving. The simple act of listening to someone and making them feel as if they have truly been heard is a most beautiful gift. You have to be where you are to get where you need to go. Don't be afraid because you are going to be afraid. But remember, when you become afraid, just don't be afraid. We need to take risks. We need to go broke. We need to prove them wrong simply by not giving up. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts today. It is never too late to be what you might have been. You don't find the happy life, you make it. We all have problems, but it's not what happens to us. It's the choices we make after. When we let fear be our master, we cannot be happy and free as a butterfly. But when we choose to trust the journey and embrace love and joy, we are free to fly. Definitions belongs to the definers, not the defined. You must find the place inside yourself where nothing is impossible. Whatever you think the world is withholding from you, you are withholding from the world. Perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence. A lot of people are afraid to say what they want. That's why they don't get what they want. Being vulnerable is a strength, not a weakness. It's not about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get it and keep moving forward. Trying to grow up is hurting. You make mistakes. You try to learn from them. And when you don't, it hurts even more. The power of imagination makes us infinite. The only journey is the one within. If your mind can conceive it, if your heart can believe it, then you can achieve it. Clouds come floating into your life, no longer to carry rain or usher a storm, but to add color to your sunset sky. Belief creates the actual fact. No matter what people tell you, words and ideas can change the world. Don't settle for average. Bring your best to the moment. Then, whether it fails or succeeds, at least you know you gave all you had. Show up, show up, show up. And after a while, the muse shows up too. Stand on a mountain of no's for one yes. If you believe something needs to exist, if it's something you want to use yourself, don't let anyone ever stop you from doing it. First, forget inspiration. Habit is more dependable. Habit will sustain you whether you are inspired or not. Habit will help you finish and polish your stories. Inspiration won't. Habit is persistence in practice. The best way out is always through. The battles that count are not the ones for gold medals. The struggle within yourself, the invisible, inevitable battles inside all of us, that's where it's at. Someone will declare, I am the leader, and expect everyone to get in line and follow him or her to the gates of heaven or hell. Experience is that it doesn't happen that way. Others follow you based on the quality of your actions rather than the magnitude of your declarations. Courage is like a muscle. We strengthen it by use. Develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are two of the surest stepping stones to success. Don't wait to do things that matter and savor the time you have. That's what you do when life is short. More is lost by indecision than wrong decision. If the highest aim of a captain were to preserve his ship, he would keep it in port forever. Keep a little fire burning, however small, however hidden. Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated people. The slogan "Press on" has solved and will solve the problems of the human race. Worry is a misuse of imagination. Courage is the most important of all the virtues. Because without courage, you can't practice any other virtue. consistently. Never look back, it distracts from the now. A year from now, you will wish you had started today. The reason we struggle with insecurity is because we compare our behind the scenes with everyone else's highlight reel. Somewhere, something incredible is waiting to be known. Don't worry about failure, you only have to be right once. You carry the passport to your own happiness. Never let success get to your head, and never let failure get to your heart. The most difficult thing is the decision to act. The rest is merely tenacity. I would rather regret the things I have done than regret the things I haven't done. You will not lose, for even in defeat, there is a valuable lesson learned, so it evens up for you. If you don't risk anything, you risk even more. If it makes you nervous, you are doing it right. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. In order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different. Anything can make me stop and look and wonder, and sometimes learn. People's passion and desire for authenticity is strong. Doubt is a killer. You just have to know who you are and what you stand for. There are 3 ways to ultimate success. The first way is to be kind. The second way is to be kind. And the third way is to be kind. I learned a long time ago that there is something worse than missing the goal, and that's not pulling the trigger. You can't be that kid standing at the top of the water slide, overthinking it. You have to go down the chute. And the day came when the risk to remain tied in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. The standard you walk past is the standard you accept. Life can be much broader once you discover one simple fact. Everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you, and you can change it, you can influence it, you can learn that you will never be the same again. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Do not stop thinking of life as an adventure. You have no security unless you can live bravely, excitingly, imaginatively, unless you can choose a challenge instead of competence. Get a good idea and stay with it, dog it, and work at it until it's done right. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears. Ambition and revenge are always hungry. The bird who has eaten cannot fly with the bird that is hungry. Who does not want to work in the heat will have to starve in the cold.